WrestleMania 12 could have been done differently and betterly. It was a bit of a shame, but it's still one of the best ones. WrestleMania 13. Originally, the main event was meant to be Shawn Michaels Bret Hart 2. Glad it didn't happen, because quite frankly, Bret Hart Stone Cold Steve Austin is possibly the best match WrestleMania has ever seen. Possibly, definitely in the top 5. Even the fact that it was Undertaker Sid was good enough for me. Michaels doing co-commentary, Bret putting a little stamp in. It was a lot of fun. WrestleMania 13 was certainly not as bad as people thought. There was a lot of poor match choices. It's a shame, but it was one of those strong points, low points. WrestleMania 14, easily, definitely the Attitude Era. Michaels, Tyson, Austin. We all knew it was going to happen, but we didn't know it was going to be Michaels' last match. I also believe if people knew that, they might have done something different. Who knows? I do think it was disrespectful how Tyson put the 316 shirt on Michael's face, even though I thought it was funny at the time. Looking back, it probably could have done differently. Um, the tag title match with Cactus Jack, Chainsaw Charlie against the New Age Outlaws. Sweet. Brilliant dumpster match. Oh my god, that was fun. Kane, Undertaker. I really thought he was going to lose. Really thought he was going to lose. Even the first match, Tanaka. Fast pace, brilliantly timed. The great one, The Rock. Flukes a win against Ken Shamrock after he tapped like a bitch. But Ken Shamrock wouldn't let go. Interesting how they sorted that one out. Match reversed, Rock wins. Fair dues. WrestleMania 15 was, to some, one of the worst WrestleManias they've done. To others, it's one of the best ones. I thought it was more exciting. I just thought it was one big hell. For me, WrestleMania 15 wasn't WrestleMania. WrestleMania 15 was just Raw is Raw. That's what it was. It started off that way. Mankind, Big Show, who wins, refs the main event. Mankind wins, just qualification. Poorly done. Vince goes nuts, Big Show knocks him out. Vince goes to ref the match, Michaels comes out, says, no, you're not. HBK style, brilliantly done. One of my favourite moments at WrestleMania. How Austin won the title, very well, very good. Very, very, very good. When The Rock kicked out, it surprised me. That was the match that showed The Rock can do it. And that was match made The Rock who he is. That was a fantastic night. The only poor moment of the night, really, for me, was the Hell in a Cell match. Could have been a lot better. Also, on the DX factor, I thought it was very well done. But, tossing and turning, Triple H is still with them, he's not with them. Interesting how that all worked out. Going on to WrestleMania 16, in my view, one of the poorest in the last few years. Apart from the main event, the event wasn't that special. Okay, the triple threat ladder match was pretty sweet, but wasn't meant to be. I think they planned it for the main event only, but it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. The only thing that was brilliant about the main event was that Triple H won it. I think that was perfect. Finally, a bad guy wins. We all wanted it to happen. To be quite honest, I didn't expect it to happen then, but I'm glad it did. Edge and Christian win the tag titles. Triple H will hold in the title. Makes that WrestleMania special, but it could have been a lot poorer. Kane in a tag match with Rikishi. Come on, Kane, WrestleMania, at that point, singles. But hey, that's how it happened. WrestleMania 17, in most people's ideas, is the best WrestleMania ever. I don't think it's the best WrestleMania ever. I'm not sure which one that is, but what I could say, WrestleMania 17 had a lot of fun. WrestleMania 17 was Undertaker Triple H for me. That was just awesome. Um, it was just absolutely fantastic. The main event, Hogan Rock, sorry, that's WrestleMania 18. Austin Rock, forgive me, was better than 15. I did actually like how it ended because I was getting a bit bored and sick of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was more of a Rock fan, so I was happy for The Rock to be on the offensive, even though he had sort of quit the 2 days later for Hollywood. Disappointing, but it gave room for people like Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit to spread their wings, especially Kurt Angle. Even Angle's match in that WrestleMania was fantastic. I also liked the Battle Royal, gimmick Battle Royal. I thought it was a lot of fun. That was pretty cool. But WrestleMania 17 is definitely up there with one of the best. The only thing I will say WrestleMania 17, Jerry the King Lawler should have been co-commentating. I like Paul Heyman, but he just irritates me sometimes. WrestleMania 18, what do you say? Ric Flair, Undertaker, Hogan, Rock? It's one of the few WrestleManias where I completely forgot about the main event. I'm a huge Y2J fan. I'm a big Triple H fan. Hogan and Rock for me was the main event, and even Ric Flair Undertaker was the main event in my view. Stone Cold v the NWO. Poorly used NWO was, but we all know that. But it was a good WrestleMania. WrestleMania 19. Again, main event bored me. I was not a Brock Lesnar fan. I am a Kurt Angle fan, but at that time it was Hogan, Vince, and it was brilliant. I went nuts when Piper came out. Took me out surprise. That's what you want from WrestleMania, surprises. We all knew Hogan was going to win. That was not a surprise, but it was a brilliant effort from Vince, from Hogan. It was really, really, really good. And I think they both should be pat on the back. I don't think they like each other in real life, but they know how to deal with it in the ring. WrestleMania 19 also was a WrestleMania where The Rock took on Austin for the third time, and I think that match would have been better if Austin would have won. It would have been funny how The Rock could just be so frustrated, but I suppose it had to come to an end at some point. WrestleMania 20 could have been a lot better. I liked how it started. I supported Cena being Big Show. Yeah, well done. I liked how Chris Benoit won the title. Well done. I adored when Eddie did that on Angle. That was fun. Undertaker's return as the proper dead man against Kane. It was great. It was a very good WrestleMania. But there was something missing. I don't know what it was. There was just something not right. And it was a bit of a shame. It was a bit of a shame. WrestleMania 21 for me was better. I loved the Hulk Hogan Hassan moment. What can you say? That was brilliant. I loved Randy Orton's match with Undertaker. It was just pure class. I also loved the main event of Batista Triple H. Very, very good. Not too keen on Cena JBL. I don't think JBL was very good as the champ. Kurt Angle's match with Shawn Michaels stole the show. Typical Michaels. WrestleMania 21 definitely going to be up there as one of the best WrestleManias. But again, could have been a lot better.